I vape, you vape. Let's get together and start a vaping team. Hey guys, thanks for joining. It's Black Cat. I have another product review for you. This product was sent to me by Asmodus for the purposes of this review. This will be a user experience. I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and them sending it to me won't influence anything that I actually say. The product we're looking at today is the Luna Squonk mod by Asmodus and Ultroner. There we go. Pretty little girl. Pretty little squonk mod. It's Stabwood casing, aluminum on the top, all black. Something that really gets into my wheelhouse. I actually really like the looks of this mod, and I'll go over that. I've been using it now for about 3 weeks, so I'll give you some pretty decent user experience from the mod. Give you the pricing, give you where you can find it. I'll take you down and show you what's in the box, what comes with it, which there's a couple of things in it that are pretty cool. Then we'll bring it back up. I'll give you my final thoughts and some pros and cons, and we'll get out of here. So, without further ado, let's take it downtown to the mat. Take a look at the Luna Squonk mod. All right, guys, down low with the Ultroner Asmodus Luna Squonker. Excellent presentation of the mod here. Black case, got the see-through window. You see the mod in your extra squonk bottle there. Color indication on the side here. Ultroner on this side, Asmodus on this side, Asmodus, and on the back you got the tail of the tape. Some important things to point out here now. One thing I will mention, this is an unregulated squonk mod in a sense that it does not have variable voltage, but it does have several safety features that will keep you from getting in trouble with this mod. A couple things to mention here. It has an output voltage of 3.3 to 4.2. 4.2 is maximum battery. 3.3, you should be changing your battery. Your mod will indicate that you need to change your battery by, first, it won't fire, and flashing a green light 3 times, which I'll show you on the mod. Has a max output of 80 watts. Battery you're going to use in it is an 18650, and then the size of the mod is listed there. Another thing to point out is also the resistance range, which is 0.1 to 3 ohms. Packages, you're going to get an extra squonk bottle, which is always nice. So to get in the box here, we're going to flip this up. Presentation of the mod here. This is the Luna Squonk mod, and an extra 8 mil squonk bottle, Chinese squonk bottle. I've been using it in the mod since I got it, and it's not bad. Works well. It's not as soft as I normally would if I was going out and getting one as normal as I would get, but it's not that bad. So let's take this out. I'll show you what's underneath here. Not a whole lot. There's a battery safety card, which you should always check your battery safety. If anything is wrong with the wraps, make sure that you change your wrap. Here is the safety information of the device. We will go over all these before, right after I take a look at the mod. And here is your warranty card. All right, let's take a look at the Luna Squonk by Asmodus and Ultroner. First impressions, it's busy. It certainly is a busy mod. This is Stabwood. This is aluminum, and then it has a stainless steel battery door, which I think is a really, really nice touch. But it's busy. I mean, there's a lot of different colors. I actually find it really attractive, and it goes really well with different color atomizers. I mean, there's not an atomizer that you could find that probably wouldn't match this in some way. Very hefty construction. It's got decent weight to it for such a small mod. It's 84 millimeters long, 46 millimeters across, and 26 millimeters wide. Spring-fed 510 connection that mods now that put a O-ring around your 510 connection there. They opted not to do that on this mod. It would have been a nice touch or something to add. The battery door, again, is stainless steel. Take it out here just by unscrewing it. It is not a bayonet fit. It is actually, you have to screw it and unscrew it to get it on there. Very clearly marked that it is positive on top. One of the safety features of this mod that I will mention is that if you were, it has the negative polarity. So if you were to put your battery in the wrong way, negative first, it would not fire. So you don't have any worries there about the mod blowing up or shorting out or anything like that. So that is a nice feature. Really beefy threads there. Yeah, excellent little touch there. I really like the stainless steel battery door hinge. So Squonk bottle is kept in this area here. One thing that I noticed about this, and I'll show you actually while I have it here, is it's not the easiest to get the Squonk bottle out. You have to like reach up in here and pull it out. There is a little leakage, as you can see there. The shiny little bit of liquid that comes out of it. That's unavoidable. It doesn't affect anything in respect to the inner workings of the mod, because the mod does have a chip even though it's unregulated, but there's really no way that that juice could get into the inner part of the mod to cause any problems. So really it's just as simple as taking a paper towel or a towel and just cleaning that out when you're changing out your Squonk bottle. The Squonk door is something that I'm not 100% fond of. It doesn't actually fasten. The Squonk door is held in place by these two magnets. So you slide it back on just like that. One thing I've noticed, and I'll see if I can do it here, is when you squonk, if you squonk it really hard, it'll pop open. See that? So that's one thing about it that is a negative, obviously, for me. You know, losing the Squonk door would be a big negative, and of course you'd have to either try to get that replaced or just roll around without one, which is not something I want to do. Several safety features on this mod that I really like. First is, again, I mentioned the negative polarity. So you put your battery in the wrong way, that it will not fire, so keep you from having any problems there. Another is that it will basically tell you when you need to replace your battery. This mod will not fire when it is below 3.3 volts, so you know that it's time to change your battery. Mod automatically will shut off after 10 seconds of continuous fire, so if you have it in your pocket, it bumps up against something and fires it, it will turn off after 10 seconds, which is nice. We'll keep it from having any battery failure. The LED light will flash red when there is a short in the atomizer, so it can read resistance, and if it sees a problem with the resistance, it will flash red. It will also flash red if it reads under 0.1 ohms. The last safety feature that is really nice is it has a temperature regulator. If the mod ever gets above 85 degrees, it will shut off and go into a protection mode so that you can't fire it. To turn it on and off, you're just going to click this single button here 5 times. Turns blue to indicate that it's off. To turn it on, click it 5 times. Turns green to indicate that it is back on. So that is the Lunar Squonk mod by Asmodus and Ultroner. Let's take it back up top. I'll give you my pros and cons. All right, guys, back up top with the Lunar Squonk mod. I've got the, you won't be able to see it, I've got the C4 on top of it there. Vaping this at 0.15 ohms single coil, and just put a fresh battery in it. I'll show you guys a little bit of vapor production with this device. Hear that nice sizzle? I like this device. First off, I like the device. I like the way it looks. I like that it pretty much matches everything. Huge pro. The construction of it is solid. Stabwood and aluminum, that anodized aluminum, is fantastic. As I mentioned before, that stainless steel battery door with the nice thick threads, that's a huge pro for me as well. The weight of it is good. Like I said, nice and solid. They give you an extra Squonk bottle. I think that's fantastic. I like unregulated mods, but I also like not having to worry about putting the battery in upside down. Battery is marked very nicely inside the mod. And, you know, if you put it in upside down, which I tend to do from time to time, you don't have to worry about blowing your face off. The device will not fire. The other safety precautions I think are fantastic. I mean, it really is something, you know, they put a lot of thought into this, to what they wanted to do with an unregulated Squonk mod, and I think it worked out really well. The price of it. So the price of it right now is $79.95, at Element Vape. I believe on the Asmodus website it's around there. It might be a little bit more than that. I think it is a little highly priced for the market that they're intending, but I think that it is, even though I do think it is a touch highly priced, because when you get up into the $84 range, you're starting to go against like the top side and things like that. You're also starting to, you're starting to get into like almost getting into DNA things. Some of the cheaper DNAs at that $90 to $115 range. So once you're in that range, it's a whole new ball game. But I think getting the Stabwood is certainly a really, really nice touch, and you're not going to get a Stabwood mod for under $100. So that you can pick one up, for under $100, I think makes this mod worth it price wise. The negatives of this mod, there's not many. I mean, quite frankly, this mod is what you get. You get what you get, right? I mean, it's unregulated, but it has safety features on it, which are nice. But you don't have to worry about, there's no visual display screen or anything like that for you to have to mess around with. So there's nothing to be negative or positive about that. The big negative for me is that the magnet squonk door. And I showed you, I won't do it again because I got juice all over the mod when I did that. But, that to me is... It really should be fastened in there. Those batteries, those magnets will fail after time. I mean, it will take a long time, but ultimately they will fail and it will fall off. And it's already starting to fall off with the factory squonk bottle in it, because when I push it, it's pushing it out. So that to me is a negative for this mod. Would I buy this if my son came and took it from me and I couldn't find it? Would I buy it again? I may. I don't know for sure that I would. It's not a definite yes, but I'm glad I have it. I can't say for sure that I actually would go out and buy it again, just because there's so many other available options on the market that I would probably, check out the market and see what else was available. If it was priced at $50 instead of $74 or $84, around in that range, then I would certainly buy it again. I think that it's if this is the look you want. Now, there's some other mods that you're going to see that I posted in the beginning of the entrance of the video, and I'll put them at the end as well. Some other different colors, variations to the Stabwood that are really, really nice. So if you like the look of this mod and you want a Stabwood mod for under $100, then I highly recommend you go out and pick this up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment below with any questions or anything you have on this mod. Also, give me some feedback. I'm new to doing these reviews, so I take any feedback, positive or negative. Doesn't matter, but give me an idea of what I can do better and what I'm doing well, so that as I continue to do these, I can continue to get better. I hope all of you will be watching the Vape at 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. That's my show. I'm the star of it. I'm the only star. Vape at 5, Monday through Friday. Come watch the Vape at 5. We have building. We have giveaways. We have tutorials. We have giveaways. Come join us 5 o'clock. Great live chat. Great people in chat. Lots of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope happy vaping. Vape safe. Be smart. If you're in recovery, stay strong. And I promise I will too. I will see you soon on the Vape at 5.